Up, Whatty Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction is going to be for Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 90. And at the end of last week's chapter for Tokyo Ghoul Re, I forgot to mention, because I was in shock of how badass that Kagoon was, the owl Kagoon was, that I forgot to mention Amon. Like, it has been, I don't know how long it has been since we've seen Amon. I think the last time we saw Amon was in Tokyo Ghoul, and I honestly thought Amon was dead. So this is a huge deal. But anyway, let's get to the chapter. Who is making this sound? Is it human or... Ooh, I love that the chapter is called Trash. Ooh, there's like different owl experiments going on. Oh man, look at that. There's Owl 21, Owl 15, and Owl 15 is the one that's opening up. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. The days when he protected Tokyo. Oh, Takizawa. Why am I... Back then, I'm pretty sure that... How are you feeling, Investigator Takizawa? There's no need to be afraid. What? Who are you? I'm not sure where to start. Well, anyway, first I think you should take a look at your own body. Oh my god! What the fuck? That is so gross! Ew! Ew! That is gross! And I thought, and this is when I used to say that Tokyo Ghoul, I remember why Tokyo Ghoul is probably one of the most disturbing mangas I've ever read in my life. Berserk is up there. I think Berserk is still king, but fucking A, Tokyo Ghoul, man, it's stepping up its game on disturbingness. In terms of stage, we're still in the early days of the initial stages. Stage 1 involved temporarily increasing the number of RC cells in your body. Whoa. After that, first increasing the continuing periods of increase began to delay and take longer. That's where we are right now in stage 2. 63 bodies. That's how many investigators I procured as raw material at the battle in the 20th ward, but they were all wasted. You're the only one, the single successfully created owl. That bastard fucking doctor! Oh my god! So that's why he's an owl. Success? I'm sure you know these creatures very well, those that are capable of regenerating lost body parts. Takizawa, today you are officially a ghoul. Oh my freaking god! So all the agents that died in the Battle of the 20th Ward were turned into ghouls. Or attempted to turn into ghouls. Your stomach is rejecting some leftovers that were inside. You're perfect. I'll come back later to research your basic reflexes, all right? It'll just be some simple tests, like some light scratching inside your stomach and shining a light in your eyes. I'll also check your defecation and ejaculation. God, that's just so fucking disturbing and gross! Ugh! Oh man, poor Takizawa! Oh my god! Sadism is your hobby too. No, but I'm using external trauma to stimulate the extension of his RC cell pathways. A living body is truly remarkable. Take, for instance, the brain. Even if the brain is damaged and some portions have lost functionality, other regions of the brain can still can step in and fill the gap. In order to preserve and maintain the whole system, an individual, it will try to adapt to the situation. By inflicting damage, I am artificially inducing the phenomenon. There we go. This medical procedure of transforming someone into a ghoul is similar to grafting in horticulture. For the grafting rootstock, you use a human, and for the budwood, you use ghoul. This method eliminates the human weakness of having a fragile body, although this does shorten their lifespan. No, oh, poor Takizawa, no more. But what I'm learning is, but what I am most interested in learning, oh, poor Takizawa, he's like, stop, is a surefire method to create a kaneki. Oh my god, this son of a bitch is trying to create another kaneki, so he wants to have another one-eyed king, I guess. Here we we go. Now we're back at the battle. That's a little harsh of you, isn't it, Amon? Oh, there's Amon! I killed Hoji, you know, but you finally arrived only when Mato is in a tight spot. I bet you're the same as the rest anyway. Woo! You're going to kill me too, right, Amon? To save my former comrades, and that includes you, Takizawa. Holy shit, huh? Hey there, welcome back, Kuro. That son of a bitch! The source of everything, the dissector of to the dying twins. Oh my god. He extends a hand. I'm home, Papa. Oh, that fucking bastard doctor! Oh my freaking god! Next, who or what was the thing we saw in the laboratory? That's a good question, because that thing we saw in the laboratory in the first panel wasn't part of the flashback. So I'm wondering if the thing that was in the laboratory is the doctor's perfected version of a Kaneki, because that's what his goal was, is to create a Kaneki. But oh my god, like, this is, oh my god. It's interesting how we find out how the procedure happens, though, or the procedure is done, because in Tokyo Ghoul, we didn't really get details on the procedure itself. We got like bits and pieces, but we didn't get more extensive details on the Ghoul procedure. So this was really interesting, but I feel so bad for Takizawa. I really do. And I'm wondering if, what do you think's gonna happen with where the fuck do you think Amon was? Like, you could see that he lost his eye. His eye's completely gone, and I figured that was gonna happen. But what do you think is gonna happen to Amon? What do you think is gonna happen to why do you think, because Amon said his former comrades, I believe. Let me just double check. Let me see. He says in here, to save my former comrades, and that includes you, Takizawa. So he's not working for the agency anymore. He's not there anymore. So we have to wonder, like, I don't remember if it was mentioned in Tokyo Ghoul why he quit, or if he quit, because I don't remember that, because it's been a while since I've read Tokyo Ghoul. But if someone wants to comment in the comment section about that, please do. So go, because I don't think we ever got a detailed explanation about why Amon left, and part of me thinks it has something to do with Kaneki. Because remember, Kaneki spared his life, and I think Amon realized in Tokyo Ghoul that not all ghouls are just killing machines. So we'll see what happens next week. God, Tokyo Ghoul is stepping up, man. But man, this procedure is just, oh. You have to wonder, though, for Kaneki, the difference between Takizawa and Kaneki, though, is for Kaneki, he just had the organs of a ghoul transplanted into him. From what from what happened with Takizawa's procedure, is that he put that they just increased the amount of RC cells. And I don't think they said anything about putting, I'm going to just double check real quick. I don't think he said anything about putting an organ in there. Let me just double check. He says it's like transforming someone into a ghoul is similar to grafting in horticulture, and for the grafting rootstock, you use a human, and for the bubwood, you use a ghoul. But I'm thinking, because he says earlier in the chapter, at the beginning of the chapter, where is it? just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing because I don't want to be wrong on this. Let's see. I'm trying to see what he said. So yeah, so he said that they increased the number of RC cells in his body. So they took, my guess is, they rescued Reese. So they have a ghoul somewhere. We don't know which ghoul they have. And they took, unless they just, he had leftover cells from Reese, which would make sense. And basically they put RC cells, pumped RC cells in him. And then what they did, Yeah, that's what they're just basically doing. They're not transplanting organs in him or into, I don't think they did it in the other ones either. They just basically gave him, in the sense, I would say, like a blood transfusion kind of thing, but with RC cells. So, like an RC cell transfusion. That's probably the best way of wording it. So, I want to know what you nerdigans think about this procedure. Do you think the thing that's in the laboratory is the thing the doctor wanted to perfect, which was he wanted a Kaneki? Do you think that's what it is? I'm thinking that's what it is. Something's telling me that's what it is. And what do you think about the whole thing with Amon? I mean, this is just, I hope we get more insight into what happened with Amon, because I don't think Tokyo Ghoul or Tokyo Ghoul Re explained what happened to Amon after he resigned. Because I remember briefly that he resigned, but I just don't know what he did after. But anyway, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. And I'm sorry these are coming out at 2 in the morning. This is the only time this is going to happen. I just have to deal with the struggle net. So anyway, if you want to donate to the and help expand the Nerdigans Inc., there's a couple ways you could do it. You can either donate to the Nerdigans Inc. Patreon or purchase something off the Nerdigans Inc. Amazon wishlist. Both links will be in the description box below. And also make sure you Nerdigans follow me not only on Twits, aka Twitter, but also on Twitch, because hopefully next week I will be doing a video game Nerdigan live stream from there. So anyway, until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!